hope in 2 or maximum 3 weekends we'll be done with it. On the other part, we have the ITIL DPI, which is direct plan and improve, as the first thing you need to do after your foundation when you're on a journey to strategic leader, as well as the digital and IT strategy, which of course is the second course that you need to do before you can actually get to the level of IT strategic leader. Having said that, we need to also discuss the fact that IT foundation is required for anyone to go to the next level, that is the level of the DPI, the level of the IT strategy, the level of the high velocity IT, driving stakeholder value, creating, delivering, and supporting of services. To do any of the intermediates, ITIL Foundation V4 is important. Even for those who have done the ITIL Expert in version 3, we are still required to do the foundation and then do another top up to actually get to the level of the Managing Professional or Strategic Leader, as the case may be. I suppose this is not new to you, because in version 4 foundation they will have taken you through what we call the certification overview. Is that fine?
Yes, very correct.
All right. So when you talk about ITIL generally, we always map the exam to what they call Bloom taxonomy. So the taxonomy just talk about the level of knowledge you're expected to have, and what the question, where the questions will come from. For example, the foundation question V4 is always about Bloom level 1, which is being able to recall relevant knowledge from long-term memory. Relevant knowledge such as what do we call practice, which of course I'm sure you know from your foundation level that that is what replaces what they call processes. So instead of talking about processes, we'll talk more about a practice in version 4. We'll talk about stakeholders, we'll talk about what is a service, who is a service provider, what is outcome, what is output. All these key terminologies are things we should be able to remember at the Bloom level 1. Also, I sent to you documents that actually contain a kind of a glossary that can help you to remember what a particular term in IT version 4, what it means. So if you have time to open your email, you will see what I sent to you on glossy of the ITIL version 4 terms. And then the Bloom level 2 is about understanding, making sense of what you have learned, which of course, as part of the questions that will come out in this exam, that is direct, plan, and improve, some questions will be at Bloom level 2, which expect you to be able to explain, describe, and then show that you have an understanding of certain concepts in ITIL 4. Concepts such as, when we talk about the continuous improvement model, when we talk about risk management, what does it mean? What is a vision? What is a mission? And what is the difference between vision and mission? So all of that are part of what is required to be texted under this course. That is talking about the Bloom level 2. You being able to understand and make sense of what you've learned. However, most of the question will come from Bloom level 3, which is talking about being able to apply your knowledge in a new way. However, this is not the exam is not going to be a case study based. I'm sure when you had course to take the version 3 intermediate, those were like scenario based. Am I right?
Yes, very correct.
All right. So for this course, it's not going to be the same way where you have about 8 questions thereabouts, and then you are given a scenario. No, this will be more of objective questions, but of course, it's going to we expect that you should be able to read the question and apply the knowledge you have learned to answer the question. So most of the questions are at Bloom level 3, which is applying the gained knowledge in a way that will help organization to get value from their ITIL implementation or practice. And then we also have level 4, which is not texted under this course. We have level 5 and level 6 of Bloom taxonomy. Level 4 deals with being able to analyze, breaking down the concept into parts and understanding how each one is related to each other. Level 5 is about evaluating, making a judgment based on a set of guidelines. And level 6 is the last one, which is putting information together in an innovative way, which of course is what is tested at the master's level. For level 4 and level 5, that is what is tested at the level of the strategic leader when you complete the second course after the DPI. All right, so the DPI, which is Direct, Plan and Improve, is under both the ITIL Managing Professional course track as well as under the ITIL Strategic Leader track. You remember in version 3 we used to have what we call the life cycle and the practitioner. Okay, that's the life cycle side. So the life cycle side, now we now have Managing Professional, and you have the other side, which is now the ITIL Strategic Leader. So this course DPI is actually in between the two. It is required either you want to go the route of Managing Professional or the route of Strategic Leader. In terms of costs, it is cheaper to go the route of Managing Professional, even though it involves taking 3 additional courses. But the cost of taking the courses and the exam, it's relatively cheaper than going the route of ITIL Leader, Digital and IT Strategy, which of course is expensive, but of course it's just a single course which runs into thousands of dollars, so to say. All right, so as far as this course is concerned, I mentioned before that IT Foundation V4, not 3, is required before someone can actually sit for the exam. And the target for this course is for individuals that wants to continue on their journey in service management, also for IT service managers and those that want to aspire to become an IT service manager. Also, it's good for all IT managers at different level who wants to shape their direction, who want to shape their strategy, and also want to have what they call improved, develop their continually improved team. Also, those who have done ITIL in the past can actually, who have done version 3, version 2, can actually take this course after they've actually scaled up to ITIL 4 Foundation. The exam detail, the exam is actually not a case study. It is a standard